Well, hopefully this is up and live. We are having a very, very quick show today because I have found out I have to run off to a meeting. But what do we have going on schedule-wise? I have a project that's coming up right now. Let's see. Yeah, how's the health? Well, says I'm live. Good morning. How you doing? As I said, this is going to be real short today because last minute I found out I have a project. Here we go. I have to run off to a meeting. Let's see if this is working. There we go. Morning. This is the project that I have coming up. So this here is furniture. It's going to be going into a dollhouse. So I've been given the pictures. So the stove is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be done in 1 inch to the foot for the scale. So we got the stove to work on. Some of the detail on the stove. Coal bucket. It'll be a handy thing. We'll use that for the trains as well. I used to have one of those around here. Fairly standard chair. I got several chairs to do. A rocking chair. Nice simple rocking chair. So that one will be straightforward as long as chairs go. Display case, I'm not certain how I'm going to do the display case. I'll have to think about that one. Standard traveling chest. The curved top so you can't stack them. I lost one of these in the flood, but that's a common one. We'll use a lot of that with the trains. Now this fine detail has to go into these display parts. Of course, I don't have to do the candlesticks or anything, but we want to add the patterning in the back around the mirror. Now this chair is wonderful. This one's going to be fun to do. You can see the curves on it, the backing, the curve to the legs. This is going to be fun. And it's going to be a real design challenge since I'll be doing this in Fusion 360. Now what I was pondering is if I can't get this sort of detail very easily in Fusion 360, I was thinking of building the basic model in Fusion 360, then punching it into ZBrush for doing this detail work with the mesh. So yeah, as I said, that one's going to be a joy. More standard chair. Now I'll be doing all of that in wood filament, and we'll be brushing the colors onto it. Interesting chest here. Another chair. So I'm going to be learning a lot about getting stuff done in Fusion 360. Like this pattern on here gets painted on afterwards. It won't be actually part of the model. This will be a smooth side. Another chest to do. Set of drawers. Now this stand, I'll just be modeling the top. I guess it's a lamp. To model the top and the base. I think for the post itself, that will be a piece of brass rod. And that's it for the slideshow. So that's what I have. Okay, Bob, I have a problem reading your messages there. I'll send you the picture of the chair. Which chair, Bob? You can go into that. So as I mentioned, those I'll be doing in Fusion 360. The reason it's going to be real short show today, i.e. only a few more minutes, I have a meeting that just got called about 30 minutes ago. I went, I'm doing a live show. Well, I have to run off to this thing. Now the exciting news is I also got a phone call a little while ago. The shed workshop will be built by the end of the day tomorrow. We have to use a crane to lift it in, so delivery all depends on when we can get the crane here, but this means I'll be going and gutting the existing shed out there, piling everything up, and getting it ready to move. And then we'll get the shed in, so next week, hopefully at some point, to have that in place. Once I get wired, I'm pondering right now to see if I can get a decent stream from that area, so I can stream airbrushing. I'll just have to wait and see once I get it built. If I get a problem with doing it over Wi-Fi, I was fighting with the Wi-Fi, streaming over Wi-Fi. Wasn't getting much detail out of it, but I don't think it would be too bad from time to time to be able to do the airbrushing. I have a Microsoft Surface, and so we'll give it a try, fingers crossed, see how it goes from there. And yeah, that's what I have going up. I don't have any new 3D prints out. Now, do we have a problem with, oh, I know what's going on. The reason I have a problem reading the chat right now is that, yeah, my computer is thinking that I'm in French. So right now, in order to see the screen, I told it to translate. So the reason I'm having problems reading your guys' chat right now is it's translating everything back into English from French. And I don't know why it thinks that this should be in French. I've been fighting with the schedule, the graphics here. I've changed the settings so it's in English. Where I'm trying to find out why, and all the ads that play on the channel are playing in French. The computer says it's US English. I'm live, I'm verified. Why do you think I'm in? Why do you think this should be? Oh man, I may have to reboot this system and see what's going on here. Anyways, I have, sorry it's so short, summertime. I have to leave in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up and hopefully get my computer speaking in English so I can actually read things here. Bob, I'll contact you offline here. We'll find out what's going on here. Sorry about this. I haven't a clue why it's been going. Yeah, okay. That's strange. I just, if I turn this translate off, because I just saw the your message pop up in English and then it came to Google Translate. And Google Translate is not doing a very good job. Oh man. And it's kicked this off here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We'll try to figure out what's going on here. When I was on last time on YouTube, YouTube at least was in English, but I've been listening to ads in French. So I gotta find out what my system's doing. Okay, sorry about that. As I said, my workshop's supposed to be done tomorrow, and then we're waiting for the crane, and hopefully in the next couple of days Max will be arriving, so I'll be figuring out having a new dog in the house, so that's going to be fun. There's no Friday night hangout this week. It's next week that will be taking place. And as you just saw, I have a whole bunch of furniture to model, and I'll be doing that in Fusion 360, and I plan on streaming that stuff. So that's what I have going on. Once again, sorry it's such a short show today. We'll get that looked after, and then we'll see what's going on with this bloody computer. Anyways, sorry about that, folks, but we'll see you next time. Bye.